Alright, hello, JR Studios here, and I'm here with, uh, what's your YouTube or Twitch?
AIEchidna, you have me online.
Alright, I'm here with AIEchidna, or Alex Savadar, as he's also known, and we are going to be doing our spoiler review of Spider-Man No Way Home. So spoilers. Spoilers, go away right now if you haven't seen it, and you care about spoilers.
Yeah, hang on. Uh, Mini story time, like just small.
Uh,
Uh, Jordan already knows this,
crap,
and like if you invite me to the movies, then you better be prepared for a lot of talking.
Okay, one quick thing. I prefer not to use my real name in my videos. I usually just go by JR.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I can cut that out. We can redo that part.
Got it, but it's like, yeah, if you be quiet, I just cannot for.
Yeah, you're cutting out a bunch, dude.
I mean, he heard enough.
I'm, I'm just gonna say because you're cutting out so much. He talks way too much. It's a real problem.
It really is. Okay, not really, but like.
Kinda. Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, just remember that before inviting me to the movies.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I'll make sure it's a movie that I really don't care about seeing.
Yeah, be aware of that.
But yeah, okay. So yeah, spoiler review for Spider-Man No Way Home. Leave now. Because holy crap, we're going to spoil the heck out of this thing.
Alright, so, before we start this review, I really recommend you watch Far From Home before this because I literally watched it blind and I legit had no idea what was going on.
Literally, watch this movie, watch Far From Home and Venom 2. You know what? Screw it.
Basically.
While you're at it, watch every single Spider-Man movie that has ever been made, even those really old Nicholas Hammond movies. Or Nick Hammond, whatever his original name was. I'm kidding about the Nicholas Hammond ones, but watch all three Toby Maguire movies, both Andrew Garfield movies, and Far From Home, and Venom Let There Be Carnage, and Venom 1,
And Homecoming?
and Homecoming, and Far From Home, literally all of those. Just watch them all.
What? Hold on.
Well, because, spoiler, Toby and Andrew talk about the stuff they went through, like Harry Osborn dying in Spider-Man 3. They talk about Lizard's plan from Amazing Spider-Man 1. They talk about Gwen Stacy's death from Amazing Spider-Man 2.
You may have to. You may have to cut that out.
Why?
My brother legit just came in here and like started yelling.
Oh, yeah, no, you cut out during that part, so I didn't catch any of it.
Uh, Alright, are we resuming or like?
We've still been recording. We just
Oh, okay.
your audio cut out when your brother came in, so.
Oh, got it.
And also, I can easily just edit out anything that we don't want.
Alright, that's good. But yeah. Are we good? Are we basically like reviewing the movie from start to finish?
Oh yeah, easily.
Okay, so judging by the beginning, I'm guessing No Way Home begins right. No Way Home begins right after where Far From Home left off.
Literally, the Marvel Studios sign. You know how every Marvel movie has the Marvel Studios logo at the very beginning?
Yeah.
They usually have like one of the theme songs playing. This time, they had the audio from the Far From Home post-credit scene playing.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what I wanted to happen.
Really?
Yeah. I was thinking to myself at one point, I was like, I really hope that during the Marvel Studios theme, they play the audio clip of Mysterio revealing Peter that day from Far From Home. and it happened, and it was awesome.
Nice.
But yeah. Also, Alex over here, not the biggest Marvel fan. I am a huge Marvel fan, as you can tell from my channel.
Yeah.
Especially
Let's just say, like, basically, I hadn't seen, like, Spider-Man movie in years, at least before this.
Yeah, I've watched
The last one I saw was, I think, like, Into the Spider-Verse. That one was pretty good.
pretty good. That was like the greatest Spider-Man movie before No Way Home. That was an amazing movie.
Anyway, Spider-Man crashes into, like, his house.
Oh yeah, and the scene when Aunt May walks into
with his, like, girlfriend.
Yeah, the scene where Aunt May walks into the room and sees Peter naked with MJ. That was hilarious.
It was.
And I find it so.
Go away, FNAF AR. Yeah, that came up in my notifications. It said my seasonal gift is ready to open.
But yeah, that was just such a funny scene. I like
it really was. I enjoyed it.
I like how Peter and MJ were trying to stop Aunt May and Happy from figuring out what happened.
Yeah, me too. I was like, I think the protesters.
Yeah, you just cut out.
I cut it out again.
Yeah, you're cutting out a bunch.
My Wi-Fi might be bad. I don't know.
But yeah, and then what should we talk about next? Matt Murdock. Hello.
Do you like next main part or?
Yeah, the next thing that we talk about. I feel like the next big.
So okay, after. Were you saying something?
Yeah, I feel like the next big thing that happened was Matt Murdock showing up as a lawyer.
Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, there was this really annoying character I didn't like. It was like the Flash guy. I didn't like him.
Oh, Flash Thompson? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was annoying as hell. It's like, we were talking, we were both like...
oh, they were trying to get into, like, colleges. I remember now.
Yeah. We were both...
And then, like, all three got rejected, then suddenly then, like... And then he's like, oh, you guys didn't get in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should go.
We were both...
And I'm like, good, get off screen. I don't like you.
We were both like, holy crap, dude. Just, you're not a part of this.
Let's just say Jordan got an earful from me. Like, I'm gonna admit, he probably heard me whining.
Yeah, it was just so freaking annoying.
Agreed. Peter goes to Doctor Strange. I don't want my friends' chances to be ruined because of me, so you mind, like, casting a spell?
So we're just gonna skip over the fact that Matt freaking Murdock, aka Daredevil, showed up. We're just gonna skip over that?
Yeah, I'm skipping that fact.
Okay, one thing I was the most excited about was Matt Murdock showing up. I do like.
I mean, you got that at least.
I do like how he caught the break and was like, "I'm a really good lawyer."
Anyway, like, Doctor Strange is like, he's like, yeah, I'll do it. And then, like, while he's doing the spell, Peter interrupts it, like, several times.
Yeah.
What was the spell about again? It was like, I want people to, like, forget I'm Spider-Man except this person and this person and that one.
He was like, the spell was to erase everyone's mind of Mysterio ever revealing his identity. So.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Well, I want, like, MJ and Ned and Aunt May to remember. Like, dude,
Yeah, and then well, Doctor Strange doing. He kept interrupting that. I found that part like really funny.
This whole movie could have just been void if Doctor Strange was just took the few seconds to be like, okay, so here's what the spell does. Do you want anybody to actually continue to
Peter's
remember?
like no, and then Peter's like no. Doctor Strange starts to say, wait, I want MJ to remember.
Oh yeah, then Doctor Strange.
Anyway, apparently we get a little spell thing that gets stuck into that weird bomb thing because it frees apparently several multiversal.
Yeah, it brings like everyone who knew who Spider-Man was into this universe. Like we got like Green Goblin, Doctor Octopus, Lizard, Electro.
I'm going to admit it. I did.
Yeah, you just cut out.
What?
You cut out.
Oh, I said I'm going to admit it. I didn't recognize anybody except Electro.
So then you definitely didn't catch the line, you know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Yeah, I didn't. See, that's what he means. Is like, I didn't get literally anything.
Yeah, he did not get any of the references like me.
Had we went to like a FNAF movie, I'm pretty sure it would have been the other way around.
Oh yeah, or Sonic.
Yeah. Like 2 in theaters, not sponsored.
Yeah,
Anyway, Peter has this battle long arm guy on like this bridge after he's trying to get to the college administrator.
Yeah, Dr. Octopus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like uses his nanotech to like make his arms just to control his arms with his nanotech, which I just thought was kind of interesting. And then they all get like, and then when Peter goes to stop Electro, Sandman comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, basically. I don't remember who that is.
The guy who's literally made out of sand.
Oh yeah, that guy. Wait, no, that was during.
What? That was when like Electro came out. They were fighting.
The sand guy.
Yeah.
The sand guy came during Electro.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, got it.
And then like it made no sense to me how the Sandman would just all of a sudden like, oh, you're not my Peter Parker, so I'm going to immediately hate you. Like that made no sense.
Yeah. Like I was so confused at first because as Jordan, like I was legit confused when Doctor whatever his name was said, "You're Parker," and I'm like, wait, isn't that Peter Parker?
Yeah, because Dr. Octopus is from Toby Maguire's universe.
So then Jared had to explain that whole thing to me, so I'm like, oh, got it.
You're like, which one's the Prime universe? I was like, I guess technically this one. This is like the main universe right here.
Well, it's like I was confused because I'm like, they said I looked up before Marvel lore, and I found out Earth, and I'm like, oh, so it's where the comics take place.
The MCU is separate from the comics.
Yeah, but they said the comics was legit like the Prime universe.
Yeah, that's like the main universe, 616, the original universe.
Also, I heard in the canon, Spider-Man frickin' dies.
In the
that's
the 616.
That's a video for another day.
In the 616 universe, he died like 3 different times. In the Ultimate universe, he died, and then came back.
Hang on. All the time Spider-Man died is a video for another day.
Oh, no, like, it's, like, ridiculous.
This is a No Way Home review.
Yeah, alright. Back to No Way Home. Let's see, what was the next big thing?
So after Electro, Peter was like, lock them in. Oh wait, no, we skipped a scene.
We did?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Peter fought Doctor Strange before that.
Oh, yeah.
No, Peter fought Doctor Strange before that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, don't you remember? Before
Yeah, like, they were...
all the villains happened, he fought Doctor Strange.
Yeah, he went into, like, the mirror dimension, and then just used geometry to wipe him up to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, Peter used his own logic. Doctor Strange.
That was actually really fun.
He said it was like math.
Yeah, geometry.
Yeah. I would rant about my geometry right now, but that's like, once again, a video for another day, so, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, and then, let's see. Green Goblin destroying his own mask. And,
Green Goblin was in the movie? Oh wait, no, it was that one guy.
Norman Osborn. Yeah. You know,
Legitimately at all.
you know, the guy in the green suit with the purple hood?
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah. And then he goes to Feast.
No lie. No lie, when I saw him, I first thought he was Hulk. I was like, oh, that's Hulk. And then like, wait, no. That's a different guy.
Oh my god. Oh.
Okay, just because, like, it was a flash when I first saw him, so I'm like, oh, that's Hulk. And then he's like, and I'm like, wait, no.
I'm going to kill you.
Anyway. Fight.
What?
Back to the whole Electro fight.
Yeah.
I was talking about how we skipped a scene.
But yeah, and then Electro just all of a sudden becomes human. The explanation in the movie was like, it was a different energy in this universe, or whatever bullcrap they did.
Yeah, I don't believe that was what actually.
No, in the movie they were like,
But it's like.
in the movie they were like, this is a different kind of energy, so therefore just transforms.
And then
back
Peter like. That gives Peter an idea to like try and like reform the villains.
No, Aunt May was Aunt May was the one who told him to reform the villains. Cause it was like,
oh yeah, that guy. Okay, so it
Aunt May
wasn't Peter. If I did this review by myself, I would have got.
You have gotten so
wrong.
much wrong.
It's not even funny.
When Green Goblin went to Feast after he destroyed his mask, Aunt May was like, we can help these villains. Because they aren't bad people. They're just hurt and confused. Because they're in different universes. So...
Yeah. So then, like, they go to, Pete... Then they go to a house they were barred from, like, Happy, I think his name was.
Yeah, they go to their safe house. Because they were, like, you know, being terrorized by the
and
public.
Then Peter fixes, Doctor, whatever his name was.
Yeah. And I like Ame's, I like Ame's line of fresh water or salt water.
Yeah, he shows Peter like shows he's actually pretty grateful.
Yeah, like and
then Peter gets to working on Electro next.
Yeah, and then he puts his
no, and then like the sand guy's like the sand guy. He's like, these aren't like evil powers. These are like our powers.
Yeah. Electro was like, these are gifts.
Yeah.
And then Electro just like ripped off.
No. That was the stand guy.
Oh, yeah.
Because.
Yeah.
The Electro was charging at that point.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Electro was getting all the energy zapped out of him.
And then Green Goblin. And then like Peter's spider sense starts to go off. And then he webs Green Goblin's hand. And then instead of being like the calm, just scared Norman Osborn, he becomes the Green Goblin.
I didn't know. I didn't know what was happening at the first part.
What do you mean?
It was like I thought at first like he was like starting to hallucinate, and I'm like, oh, he's hallucinating.
Yeah, in the original Raimi films, he was like battling his inner demons. Like the Green Goblin was like an inner demon within Norman Osborn, making him do these things. But then,
Is that what that was?
there's a theory that Green Goblin was in control that whole freaking time and was just trying to trick Peter.
In No Way Home?
Yeah.
Oh, then anyway, all the villains decide, now we're not joining your team.
Yeah.
And they all leave.
Electro just rips off his thing, Lizard busts out, and then we get that really sick fight of Peter and Green Goblin. And like I like how like Peter's just like beating up Green Goblin and Goblin's just like laughing maniacally.
It's like this is a scene where like, you know,
this is like a very emotional scene. And then the part that made me cry the freaking most, Aunt May.
I saw that.
Aunt May saying,
"You want me to say it?"
No,
You want me to say it or you?
Let's see how you say
it. So basically, they were fighting, and then Aunt May fell to her death and legit died.
Yeah, no, that's not what happened. Green Goblin.
No, wait, that's
Green Goblin threw a pumpkin bomb and killed her, but like she was still somehow alive for a little bit, just enough to say the iconic phrase of "with great power, there must also come great responsibility." And I bawled my eyes out.
Saying.
Wait, what? I was just explaining how Ame said, "With great power comes great responsibility."
Oh yeah, she said that, and then she died in Peter's arms. That was like really upsetting.
You saw me.
I mean, like,
there was like
I held it.
You saw me. There was like
I held it in. Since I didn't know too much Spider-Man lore, I wasn't really attached with her. But JR was a different story.
I was bawling my freaking eyes out.
I was like, darn.
I got so sad that I legit got lightheaded.
Like, he started to cry. I saw that. I was like, dude, are you okay?
I was not okay.
I don't even... He didn't answer me.
What?
I asked if you were okay and you didn't even answer me.
I don't think I heard you. I was too focused on the freaking movie.
I think he was taking a mind break.
Oh yeah, my brain just kind of turned off after Aunt May died. Because I just needed to process what just happened.
Then I forgot what happened in between that part, and then I'm like, so you want to explain what happened next, or
and then let's see. Okay, I think the next scene was when the two other Spider-Man came in. Ned and MJ were like,
hold on, wait. That freaking news was like so side tangent. Like,
oh yeah,
because a scene with him came up next, and then Spider-Man. They blamed Spider-Man for Aunt May's death.
Oh yeah, J. Jonah Jameson. He was like,
yeah, he was annoying. I didn't like him either.
I liked how they portrayed his character because that's exactly how he is in the comics. And then
he's like,
yeah, and then like Peter standing at that screen watching it. That was like such a good scene. Holy crap!
In the rain.
The cinematography of that was just gorgeous. Holy crap!
It was. I was like that guy either.
Yeah, Jameson is.
I asked JR. There were like a lot of people. Anyway, the next scene starts, and Peter's friend finds out he has some of Doctor Strange's power.
Yeah, Ned leads him to find out that he has magic powers. So he uses a portal to open to try and find Peter.
To try and call Peter Parker.
Yeah, except they find
Well,
the wrong Peter
sucks.
Parker, and it's freaking
Technically-
Andrew Garfield, and I freaked out.
And I'm like, technically they found Peter.
Yeah, and holy crap.
So I mean, his command wasn't a total bust.
Not really. And then I like the scene
Because
where,
I'm like, they
where
still
MJ
found Peter.
I like the scene where MJ was just like throwing bread at him to see if he has the tingle.
So then he tries it again,
Yeah, and
and then another Peter Parker comes out,
Toby freaking
and you want to
Maguire.
be,
The theater was
it was that guy.
The theater was silent for Toby. My parents were like, my parents told me afterwards.
No lie. Wait, what?
My parents told me afterwards that when Toby and Maguire came out, those two were like clapping. My mom and my dad were just clapping. And they're like, "Yay, Toby!"
Oh yeah, the entire theater beside me and I'm like, darn, I've missed like too much.
Everyone except for like
Because
me and
I'm
my
like,
parents were like just silent. I think maybe you
I'm like,
were you clapping?
I'm like, no, I wasn't. I was like, ask JR. Literally everybody in the theater was clapping except for me.
No, when Toby came out, literally nobody was clapping. It was like dead silent.
Except no, I meant when Andrew first came out.
Oh yeah, everybody was clapping except for you. It was like,
Because you know,
yeah. I don't know why everybody clapped for Andrew, nobody clapped for Toby.
maybe it's because Toby's movies were like pretty bad. You told me the or
Andrews are the bad ones. Toby's like the original, the best one.
no, okay, don't get so mad. I'm sorry.
I literally had to mute and just pace around for a second. Just concentrate.
No, I was like, you told me the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was bad though.
That's Andrew Garfield.
Oh, okay, but like anyway, let's just get to the next part
Okay. And then they go
before you like hang up on me.
Yeah, maybe you should just
This is
stay
what
out
happens
the
when the
rest.
biggest. This is what happens when the biggest Marvel fan takes a fan with literally no experience to one of the movies.
Maybe you should just step out for the rest of the review. Like, just leave.
No.
Yeah, then Toby and Andrew Toby, Andrew, MJ, and Ned all just go to Midtown High to like talk to Peter, the Tom Holland Peter,
Yeah.
and that was a very good scene.
I enjoyed it.
They referenced Gwen and Uncle Ben, and then
They referenced a lot of
yeah, and then there
some. I didn't know who Gwen was.
Andrew Garfield's girlfriend.
Yeah, I only knew who Uncle Ben was.
Yeah. Also, there's one thing that we missed that we forgot to talk about that I loved.
How many things are we gonna forget to talk about?
So many, but MJ's last name is apparently Watson, which is awesome.
Oh yeah, it's that.
Dude,
It made me think of Watson from Sherlock.
my mom was asking me why I was freaking out so much about that. I was like, Mary Jane Watson. One of the biggest complaints about the first two movies was that MJ just wasn't MJ. She was a whole different character. But now knowing that her last name is actually Watson, allows us to know
That changes everything.
that she's literally a variant of Mary Jane Watson.
Oh.
Very
Couldn't that have been assumed? Couldn't that have been assumed anyway?
Not necessarily, because they'd already changed so much about this version of Peter. And They literally fixed everything that I hated about the first two movies.
Oh, that's cool.
And it actually made...
Anyway, the next scene is like the big climax, right?
Yeah, I think so. Then they go like the Statue of Liberty, and we get that really funny. Actually, no, they go they go to the science lab.
There's a thing that quickly annoyed me.
What?
After like the Peters went to the Statue of Liberty when we were rising, I saw Stan coming down, so I'm like, dude, look, there's Sin. He's like, where? He legit didn't see it, and by the time the scene was over, I told him I saw like the sand from like that Sandman.
I didn't see him.
It felt good, to be honest.
Also, okay, we skipped the scene. They were in the laboratory before the final climax. And, like, they were talking about, like, how, I like this. They actually recreated the pointing meme, the Spider-Man pointing meme.
Oh yeah, I saw that. they're like Peter, and then all three are like, yeah.
Yeah, Ned like calls for Peter, and they're like, yeah, we're all Peter, dude. And he was like, Parker, like again.
And then they're like, we're all Parker too.
We're all Peter Parker, man. It's like
I don't think that guy got they were from three. They were from three parallel universes.
Well, Andrew did explain that they were all from different universes. He knew they were different universes, but they all just looked.
And that guy's an idiot.
Yeah, that was weird, to be honest. Like,
honestly,
yeah.
We never saw Flash again, so it's like I was kind of glad.
Yeah, and then like Andrew's like,
I know that was like a long time ago. I just needed to bring that up.
I like how Peter. I like how Ned gives both the Tom and Andrew Peters their web cartridges, and Toby's like, what are those for? And they're like, it's for our web shooters. And they're like, you don't have that? And Toby's like, no, and then just fires a web, and he's like, I fired it out of my body. And they're like, whoa, how does that work?
That started this entire discussion.
I just loved that. That was hilarious. That's exactly what I wanted as well. Was for
I legit didn't get anything because of course I didn't.
Toby's Spider-Man has organic webbing, so it comes out of his body. It's really weird.
Wait, JR, if you want to like, can like react to like the three core Spider-Man.
What?
Do that in a stream. So like you can fill me on what the heck's going on.
Oh yeah. And then like
that's just an idea.
Yeah. Okay, so the next part is like the big ol' actual climax, huh?
Three people start.
And then like okay.
Like Peters versus
Peters against the Sinister Four.
And because he was no, I mean I only liked Electro, which is why I remembered his name.
Yeah.
Oh, can I admit something I was thinking about Sandman?
Yeah.
Like the entire movie?
Yeah. What?
I said rainy days must be like very bad for him.
Oh yeah.
Because he deforms.
Oh yeah, he like turns into mud, I bet.
Stop snowing.
But yeah, and like
can you imagine how annoying it would be to have sand for a body?
Oh yeah. We're having like any
Does that mean like your skin
his whole body's made of sand.
Can I miss something then? Think of it, every time sand falls out of his body, he's basically leaving part of his own carcass.
I'll be right back. I gotta go contemplate my entire existence.
every time he's walking part of his carcass. I think I broke him.
You broke my brain.
I mean, I have a point though.
You have a point. I don't even know how to respond to that anymore. Anyways, on to the next thing.
Let's get back to the next clip before JR loses his mind.
And then I like how
and possibly his sanity.
I lost my sanity.
Alright, anyway, let's continue.
Toby and Andrew and Tom are talking about past villains, and they mention Venom and Rhino and Thanos.
Didn't get that part. I only knew Thanos.
Yeah, the purple.
I can't pronounce grammar, apparently.
You apparently cannot talk. Do you even speak words, man?
Who knows? Anyway.
Yeah.
Then apparently Doctor Strange decided he wanted to come back. Because he came...
Oh, yeah. But first they, try and cure the villains. Also, the biggest
that's what they were trying to do.
Wait, we skipped a part.
Again?
Yeah. At one point...
No, I remember the laboratory than the whole, unless you count, and the other guy trying to shut the portal.
They were, before, they were, talking about, Peter's I don't want to brag, but Tom was, I don't want to brag, but I was in the Avengers. And Tobey Maguire's that's great! What is that?
Who are the Avengers?
And then Andrew was is that a band? Are you in a band?
Well, that was pretty funny.
And then Tom
I'm like, oh, okay, so this... I'm like, okay, so this Spider-Man...
And then Tom is Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and Toby's how is this helping us?
Yeah.
And then the biggest hype scene that I've been waiting for so long, ever since I started following all the news about this movie, is Toby, Tom, and Andrew swinging together, and then landing in those badass poses.
Okay, come on though. Just admit it. You were gonna expect that to happen.
Oh, I totally expected that to happen. In the trailer, they
were going to swing together. They were going to swing together. Even I knew that.
In the trailer, it showed Tom Holland landing on that Statue of Liberty head, but they edited out Toby and Andrew. And the entire fan base is oh yeah, they're totally in this scene. Mainly because when they jump to attack the three villains, they edited out Andrew, but in the Brazilian...
Was it badly edited?
In the Brazilian trailer, they forgot to edit out Lizard being kicked. So he was just kicked by nothing in the trailer.
Oh. So they edited out Laser.
No, they edited out Toby and Andrew. And they edited out Andrew kicking Lizard. But Lizard was still there. But you could see his head just tilt. Let me actually show you a clip. I think I said...
Let's not waste... You'll have to put that in the video.
Yeah. Okay, so... And then we get to the final climax. They cure all the villains. And then... Peter attacks Green Goblin. And Toby stops him from killing Green Goblin.
Yeah.
And then Green Goblin stabs Toby. And I cried.
Yeah, I think you didn't cry, did you?
I was on the verge of tears.
See, this guy is super sensitive about Marvel movies, apparently.
Hey, you cried when Frey died, and you would cry if Frey died in Sicily in a scary breach.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'll tattle on me. I'll tattle on myself. Does that make you happy?
What?
Spoilers for Security Breach.
Yeah.
But basically in one of the endings, Glamrock Freddy fell and literally got demolished by the staff bots in the building, and I nearly cried. So I mean that's fair.
Exactly. And you would cry if Knuckles died.
Actual, maybe, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Toby survived.
Peter gets revenge for like Aunt May.
Sort of. He ends up curing Goblin.
And no lie, I'm pretty sure Joe was kind of still mad.
Oh, I was pissed off at Goblin. Like
So then, like Peter tries to like kill Goblin, but then like I don't know which one it was.
Toby.
The one with Uncle Ben.
Well, they both
Yeah, Toby.
Uncle Ben, and then Toby stops him. And then
yeah. But then Green Goblin decides to be a backstabber and literally and stabs Toby.
She becomes a backstabber, literally.
And then Jar's like, no. And I'm like, what? Because remember, I don't understand what's going on.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, he got stabbed.
And then, also, when Doctor Strange... You remember when all those, like, purple, breaches were coming out of this guy? And Doctor Strange was like, I can't stop them? I noticed Spider-Man villains coming out of there. There was Kraven, there was Scorpion, there was Rhino.
Ooh.
And I was like, holy crap. And then
And I'm pretty sure most of them didn't even get voice lines.
None of them got voice lines.
Anyway.
And then,
Toby falls to the floor, and Peter's like, I don't know, I forgot.
Toby survives, and the three Spider-Men hug, and then Doctor Strange sends everyone back to their own universes.
Well, you forgot the last part before that. Peter slings up to Doctor Strange and finally like finalizes their deal that they were gonna make at the beginning of the movie, and was like, okay, just like erase everybody.
Yeah, just erase everyone's mind about who I am. They like made so everybody.
That part made me kind of annoyed because I'm like, wait, even their family forgot who he was.
Yeah, he doesn't have that much family anymore. Aunt May's dead, Uncle Ben's dead, his parents are dead. He doesn't really have all that much family anymore. All he has is Ned and...
So, the three best friends share, like, a hug, and Peter and MJ kiss.
Yeah.
Then Peter slings off, then literally every villain gets erased.
Yeah. And then Dr. Octopus is like, the power of the sun in the palm of my hand, while holding the arc reactor. Guys, line.
The two Spider-Mans... Oh. Yeah, the two Spider-Mans wave, and then, like, they both disappear.
Wait, skip the scene by accident again.
Whoops.
Toby and Dr.
I don't care anymore.
Toby and Dr. Octopus talking. And I was like, how are you? And Toby's like, trying to do better. Which is a line from Spider-Man 2.
Which apparently from JR is the worst one.
No, Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the worst one. Spider-Man 2 is actually one of the best ones. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
I'm surprised you didn't... I'm more surprised you didn't flip out on me again.
It's okay. Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the worst one. Amazing Spider-Man is the Andrew Garfield ones, and then just Spider-Man is Tobey Maguire. Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3.
Got it.
But yeah, and then...
Anyway...
And then, everybody forgets who Peter is. Peter goes and... He promises MJ and Ned that he's going to come back. But when he goes to the cafe to talk to MJ, he makes a responsible choice.
Sure, their minds have gotten erased.
Peter goes to the cafe, and he makes a responsible choice to not tell MJ who he is.
Of not letting her know.
Yep. He's like, I'll just have a coffee.
Insert the troll. But then, like, Peter visits Aunt May's grave.
And the grave is the exact same one from the PS4 game. If you help, if you help someone, you help everyone. That's the exact quote that Aunt May said in Spider-Man PS4. And I just thought it was a cool little Easter egg.
But then, the epilogue scene was my favorite.
Dude, with Peter going and getting his own apartment, and then he makes his own suit. Holy crap, I love that suit.
Oh yeah, I missed that part because I went to the bathroom.
Yeah. Dude, that suit is just, it's perfect classic Spider-Man. It's
yeah, I drank 2 cups of soda.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh yeah, may I mention the whole time JR had to go to the bathroom?
Oh yeah, I sat through the credits just needing to pee, and then
I looked at him and could say, "Oh yeah, this is torture for him."
Yeah, I really had to go, and then the Venom post-credit scene happened. I still needed to pee, and the Venom.
So I saw, the post-credit scene was my favorite because Venom showed up.
Yeah.
Venom and Eric. I think that's his name.
What?
Venom and Eric.
Eddie.
Is that his name? Like the host? Okay, that was close enough.
Eddie Brock is his name.
Okay, Eddie was close enough. No, Eric was close enough to Eddie. Whatever.
It's close
anyway,
enough.
they them too, which was why
and a little bit of Venom symbiote was left over. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Venom's like, we have to go find Spider-Man, and he's like, oh wait, no, we're disappearing.
Yeah. And then
they disappear.
Yeah. A little bit of Venom symbiote was left over. And then I still had to pee.
I was pretty excited about that part.
And then we watched the credits, and I still needed to
Oh yeah, JR made me sit through the entire credits.
Yeah. You have to with Marvel.
And I was so bored. I was like, and you know what I got as a reward for sitting there for a Doctor Strange trailer.
Yeah. But yeah, I
ended up
going to the bathroom. I just ran to the bathroom. And then ran back.
He made it back on time, if you were wondering.
Yeah, I barely made it back, I think.
No. You were there 5 minutes before the credits ended.
Yeah. And then we got Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer, which they released.
Yeah.
Which
apparently are linked to that thing. Which apparently linked to that movie because I saw the pink things from earlier.
Yeah.
The sky.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I told him he has to take me to that too, so we can review it.
Yeah. But then, it was released online literally 2 days later.
No Way Home or?
No, the Doctor Strange trailer. So it didn't even matter if I missed it.
Oh, and then after we watched the movie, we went to JR's house and I played FNAF VR to test it and I screamed like a little girl, but that doesn't matter.
You literally almost burst my eardrums. You were screaming so loud.
I have FNAF VR now, and I don't scream like a girl anymore, so
Liar.
Good enough.
Liar.
Quiet. I'll expose you right here, right now.
Okay. I think we got everything.
Yeah, I think that was literally everything from the beginning to the epilogue scene. I guarantee you there's some stuff we missed.
Oh yeah, probably. It was a really big movie.
Let's just say we left it out purposefully so that
for time. Let's just say that we left some stuff out for time.
Yeah.
Also watch.
Still hearing this.
Also watch.
But yeah, watch it. There's legit so much stuff we left out. It's unreal.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we even left some detail out from the beginning of the movie.
Probably, yeah. Okay.
The whole chase scene.
Dude, we've been recording for 50 minutes.
Nice. Should we, start the outro then?
Yeah. Okay, let me do my outro. Alright, well, that was a pretty fun video. What did you think?
It was fun, and it was fun watching you lose mentality over me saying what.
Yeah.
That was funny. I will probably watch Doctor Strange Universal Madness whenever that comes out with JR.
Yeah. But yeah, I hope...
And we might do a review on that too.
Yeah. Alright, well, I hope to see y'all on the next video. And probably nobody watched this, because probably not many people have actually seen the movie yet. But if you have, thanks for sticking around for this 50-minute long video. Time to go ahead.
And thank you for thank you for sticking around to listen to my annoying voice the entire time.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna cut this before this gets any more longer.
Alright, see you guys.
Bye-bye.